is he gonna end up? Ooh, beautiful water. Obviously there is an island there. Trees. So a tropical paradise maybe?
Riku!
In the south where he is. Blitzball.
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
And here we are after an hour at Besaid Island. And what do you know? I didn't know at the time, but voice actor for Waka that we just saw, that guy here, the orange hair, voice actor is John DiMaggio, the same guy that plays Bender in Futurama and Lucy, the little devil in Disenchantment on Netflix. So let's get this chest right away, which is I think the Venus crest, Moon crest. And let's meet those Blitzball players. We have time to going back to the village.
Yo! Hiya.
You wanna
Try that.
try that move one more time?
Finally.
When you
Things were
listen
starting
to
to
it
look up.
carefully, you can hear that Waka does have a bit of a Bender-ish touch in his voice. So, Titus here going for the spear shot. Pretty awesome move if you ask me. Especially when you talk to Besaid all rocks who
You know amateur.
are a
Who
pretty
you
bad
play
team.
for?
Haven't
The
won a game in
Xanarkin
15
Apes.
years. There, he did it again.
What
The
team you say
Xanarkin
again?
apes. Xanarkin was destroyed 1,000 years
I
ago.
meant, forget that. I got too close to sin and my head's all foggy like. So I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Welcome, viewers.
Since toxin got to you, but you're
Exclamation
still
mark
alive. Praise
QOTV
be to
for the
you.
question of the day. So if you are just
All right,
joining,
back to
this
practice.
is part 1 of a
I'm
complete
Waka,
playthrough
coach and
of
captain of the
Final
Besaid
Fantasy
Oryx, brother.
X.
What? You hungry?
We are gonna
Okay,
complete
back to the village. I'll get you something.
the main story, and then let's talk to everyone. They're gonna give us items. So full playthrough of the main story, and after that we are gonna grind in order to complete all the endgame content, as well as max out the stats of all of our characters. So this is gonna take quite a while if you ask me. I don't know how long, but surely very, very long. This is not the only stream where I'm gonna play. Today we're going through the first 3 hours of the game, approximately. But stick through and watch through if you want to see everything there is to see about Final Fantasy X. For now, let's head to the village with Waka. Right. Oops.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities.
You know,
and Xanarkand along
When
with
you
him.
look at that,
Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said.
it is
If you ask me,
pretty similar
sins are
to
punishment for letting things get out of hand. What
the
gets
fact
me
that
though is
people
we
were
gotta
letting the
suffer
machines do
because
all
of
the
what some
work,
goofballs
and
did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would
the
they?
fact that the society completely collapsed
But you from the Xanarkand Daves, that was a good one, huh?
is very similar to
Hey, I'm not saying the team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
very similar
I
to what we see
appreciated
in
the
the
fact that Waka was trying to cheer
Legend
me
of
up.
Heroes
But
Trail
at that
series,
time, all I could think about
where
was everything that happened to
1,200
me.
years prior
All
to the game,
this
there was a
started
great
with
collapse.
Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time,
Great
I
technology,
could go home.
great
For
everything,
now, I just live life until that time
and
came.
going back
No more
to
worrying about
a world
where or
of
when I was.
nothingness.
Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
What's up, Adam? Nice to see you. Become a follower and help me become awesome. Right, let's go to the village.
Hey, it's this way.
No, it's not this way. But we have to follow him anyway. Pretty nice view though. So this is
What's the big idea?
joining first part of a complete playthrough of Final Fantasy X, which is gonna take, I don't know, a few hundred hours at the very least. Not all in one go, obviously, otherwise I'm probably gonna die before I reach the end. But we're gonna complete the game. We are gonna complete all the end game content. Max out all the characters. Complete the sphere grid. Get all the celestial weapon. And I don't know how long this will take, but should be a fun one. Isn't there a treasure chest somewhere around here? I'm pretty sure there is. I could be wrong. I'm sure that there is a treasure chest. Piranhas to fight. Overdrive, I can keep it for later when we have an actual boss fight. And there you go. Besaid Island, probably one of my favorite places in the game overall. There is a treasure chest. I think the music is good. The vibe of this island has something to it. And so we are gonna arrive to this point where there's gonna be another cutscene, and then head to the island. Big words. These guys are good, able to fight underwater like that and just hold their breath as if nothing. There is a theory about how they can hold their breath for so long in this game, and it is something related to how the fireflies interacts with water. We hear from
Let me go!
Got a
Mage,
favor
I
to ask
believe,
you.
later in the game
You want me on your team, right?
that pie pillows and even fireflies could have something to do with Blitzball. So, who knows?
A major Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say?
Blitzball
Huh?
tournament.
Come on, come on.
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
Right, finally back on the island.
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkin had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
So back on the island and heading to the village.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was
For now, I
5.
just hope that I
I
can
joined the
go through
Aurochs
the
at
game.
13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game. Well,
Never won a game
after
in 10
last year's
years.
tournament, I quit. Time seemed
That
right.
sucks. Did I say 15 earlier? That was my mistake. So 10 years without winning a single game of your favorite sports.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice
We'll
excuse.
soon learn
Hey,
what was
hey.
on his mind. His
So
brother
you want to win the
Chef
next tournament?
died.
Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best.
No.
If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
When I say
No.
what's our
If
goal,
I say, what's our goal? You say victory. When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory?
You
You're serious?
Alright, we are aiming for victory. But yeah, hope to just complete this game without a game over first. That would be a nice achievement, and then we'll see from there. I know that maxing out all the stats
The one from the sea.
is really tough.
Be on guard. There are
Lot of
fiends on the
grinding
road
to do.
today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Yeah, when you're in a new
Cool.
world, you don't understand
In return,
anything.
come tournament time,
That
I'll
will
make
be
sure
that.
we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
We'll talk to the Crusaders once we get to the village. Is there gonna be a fight before I reach the village? There won't be one.
Besaid village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first.
Nice little cozy village. Not much happening.
Let's see. The Crusaders' lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there.
And seems
all
like
right.
Sin did not attack them in a
Over
while.
here.
But
Huh? What's up?
as we learned,
You do
town
remember the
don't
prayer,
grow big
right?
in Spira. The prayer? No, I don't know any prayer.
Of course, I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot there's something. Here, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try.
I've done this game so many times that I could probably tell you most of the text line
Not bad.
by heart.
Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any
Right,
blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball
So-
sign for victory.
There's proof there that Zanarkand and Spira are somewhat linked. But for now, let's visit the village. Gotta go to the Crusaders' Lodge, and then to the temple. So here's a phoenix down. Here, I believe, is the main shop of the village. Yes, I can buy items, but I don't need them right now. So remember, if you want to have a bit of fun in the chat, exclamation mark QOTD for the question of the day. There are 3 treasure chests here. I like that. High potion. 400 gills. And 2 potions. Pretty useful for the beginning of the game, obviously. So let's go talk to the Crusaders. There you go, folks.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure.
You don't want
But
to
it
be attacked
hasn't.
by Sin,
I
obviously.
wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir. The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well,
yeah,
we've
right.
steered Sin away from towns many
Sin
times,
cannot be killed.
and that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it.
Yeah, only the
Our mission as
summoners
Crusaders
can
is to
defeat
protect the
Sin.
temples, towns, villages, and people of
But, you know,
Spira.
it's nice to see that.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad,
It's
sir?
nice to see that
It
the
does
world
seem rather
building
bad.
in this game
We
is
could just tell you,
just so cool.
But I think it better for
because
you to try and remember.
They
Go pray
created
at the temple.
a whole world
Perhaps
with
heaven will help you
its tradition,
regain
its
your memory.
culture, its races, and you know, you don't see that very often in video games these days. It's not like there's in many cases in Final Fantasy X everything was created. Usually there's some attachment to the real world, but not so much for Final Fantasy X, which is pretty cool. So there are no other treasure chests. We are gonna go in the temple now, visiting for the first time. These are also pretty nice. You know, it's the equivalent of the church, but in Spira, and you know, at the very least, in our own world, there's no big
It was then,
creature
standing in that place.
threatens to kill us.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Yep. Nice universe, though. But I would also be pretty overwhelmed if that was me. This is Lord Braska.
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Finally.
Oh, what's a high summoner?
Yep.
I got too close to Sin's toxin.
it's nice that you get to learn about the world in the game.
It was funny
through
hearing myself
ignorance
make
of
the
main
same
character,
excuse
and
over
that
and
there is
over.
an actual
Funny and a little sad.
excuse that
The
he can
summoners
use
are
for his ignorance,
practitioners of
even
a
though it's
sacred
not
art,
true.
sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to
It's
us.
not like it's forced
They are the blessing
either
of
on
Yevon.
us, so
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great man or something like that, I figured.
yep, you should respect the Lord Braska. I don't think there is anything in those two rooms. The treasure chest starts later in the game around the Jose temple. But let's just check, because more treasure chest is always good, but no, there is nothing. Right, so let's go back and see Waka. I don't think there is anything else we can do right now. And you can hear the hymn of the faith in the temple too. So Waka would be in the middle lodge. There are no treasure chests in any of the other two, right? I just don't remember. Let's check just in case. It's been a long time since I played that game. Yep, no treasure chest. Alright. Let's go and see Waka and continue on with the adventure.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look pushed.
Alright, let's take a nap.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly.
Breeze from the temple. Oh, another dream? Remembering what happened in his past.
But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
I had completely forgotten that you do see
Thank you.
Titus' mother right there.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
Forgotten that.
But he might die. Fine, let him. Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Waka's not there.
Waka?
Let's continue. Should be at the temple. Oops. The controls are weird in this game sometimes, you know, this is the original PS2 version, and if you just go out of a room and keep the up arrow, you will keep moving in the direction that you were going without.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really. There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
Pretty
A day's
much.
already gone by.
Is it particularly
Full day.
dangerous
Oh
in
my
there?
Sometimes,
Sorry about
yes.
that.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Our precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
It's not the best cosacking in the world, but I think it's a pretty decent one, even in those kind of events.
Maybe. This wasn't such a good idea after all.
Was it? Alright, Cloister of Trial. Oh yeah. So, for pretty much every Cloister of Trial, I am gonna try to get Destruction Sphere right away. So, how long I think it's gonna take to complete 100%? Tough question. I think the main story is gonna be at least 30 hours. Then grinding for the celestial weapon. It's gonna take at least a few hours on its own, especially probably the chocobo thing you have to do for Titus's weapon, and even the butterfly for Kimari's. So I don't know. I'll be pessimistic and I'll say 4 hours for the celestial weapon. And after that, getting all the items that I need in order to build some good armor, some good weapons. Even though I am probably gonna use the celestial weapon for the most part. Plus the grinding. I would be happy if it takes less than 200 hours. And actually I think 200 hours is possible if you use the Downtonberry thing trick to level up quick, but I really don't know because I've never been much through that part of the game. Well, I'll say 200 hours and I'll be happy to be proven wrong. As for the chat, the lightning that you gotta dodge at the Thunder Plane, there is a trick to it. If you go near one of the craters in the first area of the Thunder Plane, there is a way to kind of trick the game, and the lightning will always fall at the exact same place at the exact same time. Which I believe is how I did it the very first time, without even knowing it myself. Here's the Rod of Wisdom. But the Chocobo is definitely the annoying one. But we'll see when I get there. We'll also check probably tutorials on YouTube just to help me, because, yeah, like I said, I've never been through this part of the game.
What's gotten into you?
Played a bit into the arena
okay.
before, but never
Only summoners,
deep
apprentice
into it.
summoners, and their guardians can enter here.
I think once I'm
tradition,
done with
very
everything,
important.
So
first
what
thing I
about
will
you?
do is actually
Me? I'm a guardian.
complete the sphere grid
A
with
guardian?
what is already there. So I will have some pretty good stats, even though it's not going to be 255, but I will be super strong already.
Whoa! Ah!
And
Summoners
then
go on a
go on
pilgrimage
fighting
to
the
pray at every
monsters
temple in
and
Spira.
grinding for all the
Guardians
spheres.
protect them. The guardian's in there now. One of them's got a short fuse.
So thinking
and
back,
who knows what the others think.
maybe 300 hours. I don't know.
Now that we come this
It's
far,
gonna take a while.
might as well go
It's
all
gonna
the
be
way.
fun. I even thought of maybe, just maybe, maxing out every single Blitzball player. But that
What are
would
you
take
doing here?
forever.
Didn't think we'd be able to
This
handle it.
Garrison Blitzball
No, it's
accumulates so
it's just-
slowly.
See, I told you she gets mad easy.
And by the way, it is worth remembering that this is the original North American version, so
Is
there
the
will
summoner
not be the
alright?
Dark Aeons and the extra bus that comes with it. Which does not really matter because the extra bus with Dark Aeons is as strong, maybe even a little bit weaker than the final monster of the arena, so no big deal. But it's gonna take a while, that's for sure. So for now, let's focus on the main story for the next 30 hours or so. And then we can worry about the rest. But if I can grind already a little bit throughout the game, get all the items that I need, I'll try to. If it can save me a little bit of time to later on. But most of the grinding is gonna happen at the arena and in the Omega ruins at the end, so probably not much I can do until then.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Yuna! And we saw Kimari and Lulu also in there. So,
Man,
funny
was I
story.
surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
I played this game when I was like 14 years old or something like that. Yuna was actually my first video game crush. It really was. Oh my god. I feel ashamed thinking about that right now. But it's true, she's cute.
Hey, over here!
So yep, as a teenager I had a crush on Yuna.
What? Ow!
Now let's see.
Wait till you
Hey,
see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
Let's watch and enjoy the summoning of Valifor. If I'm not pronouncing it well, I don't care. I've always pronounced it Valifor. I always thought that the summoning of this particular Aeon was pretty cool. Like, especially with the battle music, I think it fits just perfectly. As we will see later on when I summon it in a battle. I think this is also the... It is a summoning that, like, is not recurrent in the Final Fantasy world. You know, we have Ifrit, we have Shiva, we have Bahamut, but Valifor was
I'd never seen anything like it in my
in the
life.
series.
Sure, it was a little scary, but still,
And I don't think
I
we've
could
seen
feel
it again
a strange
afterward
kind
in
of
any other games,
gentleness coming from it.
at least as a name. Yep, confirmed.
I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
So, funny enough, Titus pretty much getting used
Let me
to
introduce you
Spira,
to the team.
accepting
This guy
that
here
he's there,
wants
I
into the
guess.
tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
So, joining the baseball team, meeting the guys.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best!
Oh no.
Nope, we got
have
a new goal now. Our new goal
is
victory. To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup
Yep.
back to our island.
So the Besaid
That's
rocks,
all we
when
need to
you
do to
start
win.
with them
Easy, huh?
and play Blitzball, they completely suck. They're literally one of the worst teams of the game. FIFA is one of the worst goaler of the game. And if you reach level 99 in Blitzball with Keepa the goaler, he's the only player that gets 99 of shooting, not even catching. So like, what the heck? Why does a goaler shoot so well?
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner!
You're a bad man!
Lady Una, be careful.
Okay, I'll say the
But
side
it was
characters'
really
voice,
my
like
fault
this
to
old
begin
man,
with.
this old lady, are kind of bad voice acting, if you ask me.
I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help
The
earlier.
main characters have good
I'm
voice
sorry
acting.
about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I find it almost funny that, you know, Titus transgressed
I saw that
the
Aeon thing.
principles by going into
That's
the
amazing.
process of trial. Why
Really?
didn't nobody
Do you think
anything
I can become High
afterward?
Summoner?
Especially considering that this is pretty much
Lady Yuna, come play with me
anti-Yevon,
some more.
what he did. You would think that they would arrest him or do anything, but pretty much goes
So,
free.
tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
How does she know about Samarkand? I wonder.
She's cute, yeah?
Yeah, she's cute.
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
So, as we are going to bed, Titus is gonna
Good.
dream.
Sleep tight.
And there is just so much going on in the dream that we are soon gonna see. Like, I will not go in details because don't have time now. Eventually I can though. But in this whole dream that we are seeing right now, that we are playing through, if you analyze that dream using
Where's
psychoanalysis,
that?
because I did study literature
Everyone will
when I was
find
younger.
us if it doesn't come
If
soon.
you analyze this dream, you can figure
You
out
really sure
pretty
this
much
is okay?
everything that's gonna happen in the game
Would you
to a
take
reasonable
me
degree.
to Xanarkand?
Hey,
And
you said you'd go with me.
I can tell you that
Oh, hey,
in this dream, Riku
I thought Waka told you not to get any
actually
ideas.
represents
He did.
Titus's mother.
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
I won't elaborate for now. Just think about that.
You with a woman? You
But
can't
I
even
plan
catch
to
a
do a
ball.
whole video on that eventually.
Oh, what's the matter?
Maybe even a panel at
Gonna cry
some
again.
anime
Cry,
convention.
cry.
That would be
That's
cool.
the only thing you're good for.
Here you see Jacked, the two girls.
Huh?
Everything is there for
You
make
have
a
to
mess
speak loudly.
and for perfect psycho
Hate you.
analysis of a dream.
That's the spirit.
It's just perfect.
You can do it.
You know, that's what happens when you are at university and you start thinking too much.
He's dead, okay? Dead.
But I find it pretty cool when I think about it.
He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him.
What's going on there?
But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu.
Who's
You
Chapu?
shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but
That's it. No more.
Lulu definitely
Enough,
has her
Waka.
own charm, but not my type.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
my little brother, Chapu.
So we start learning more about
Look like you.
Waka here.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
And that is why
so
Waka
that's
was
why.
not concentrated for the tournament, that he
I
could
became a
not win.
guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well,
Should you
after
be
the next
fighting
tournament,
for
I'll be a
revenge?
guardian full time.
I don't know.
I know it kind of looks like I'm
Revenge.
using you, but I'm not.
Never brings anything. You cannot
Don't
bring
worry.
back the dead.
I mean, I owe you a lot.
But I guess in a world like Spira,
You really...
the fact
Help
that
me
you
out,
can
you
help
know?
defeat Sin,
What I mean
who
is...
did kill your brother,
Thanks.
maybe
Waka.
some kind of a relief. I wouldn't
Stop.
know him.
You're
not,
embarrassing me.
I don't have a dead brother, so I don't know how that would feel. Right, let's move on. We are leaving Besaid Island this morning. So let's save our game and let's get going. So this dream is an hour and a half into the game. I thought it was 2 hours and a half. Oh my god. Oh, that's even earlier than I thought. Cool.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Really cool.
Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving
So
this
here we are
to
getting
me?
the Brotherhood
Yeah,
sword.
use it well.
Which, to be honest, until the end of the game, of the main story, is
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
one of the
Well,
best weapon.
you never
I
used
think.
it.
Like, not the best,
Where's Yuna?
but definitely good
We're
enough
taking the same
that
boat as
you
Yuna,
can
right? Why do we gotta wait here?
keep it
Yuna
equipped
came to this
for
village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
any fight
The
that
calm?
does not involve.
Since then, she's been like a
water
little sister to
monsters.
me and Lulu. But she
And-
had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now,
Everything's
today,
gonna go pretty well.
she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
This soundtrack
You
is
really
so
don't need all that luggage.
good. Really like
They're not
Yuna's
really
team.
my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Okay, off we go.
Leaving Besaid. Maybe to never come back. And why do I say that? Well, because of what we learned later in the game. Yes, there will be a lot of spoilers
Here
during
comes
this
one now.
stream. But I assume
Hey,
that if you
why
watch
don't you
this,
try out that sword I
probably
gave
know a
you?
little bit of the game. And you know what? It's been 20 years, 22 years since that game came out.
No problem.
If you don't know anything about it,
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well.
too bad.
Might make a good guardian someday.
Bye.
A flyer. My kind of customer.
There you go. Let's keep moving. So we fought with Waka and Titus's new weapon. Actually, I can equip you now with the Road of Wisdom that we just got earlier. Got that the poster of trial. And here we have some
Looks like trouble.
living jello.
Ha! Watch this!
I always thought that these
Only
monsters
magic can
look
beat
like
that
jello.
thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean.
Come on, Black
Blue,
Mage.
you're up.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here. Spells of ice work well against fire fiends.
So here we
And
learn
ice
about
fiends are
the
weak
elements,
against
fire
fire
and
magic.
ice,
You follow?
lightning and water.
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means
It's a water fiend, therefore we will attack with thunder. And there you go. Weakness 1.5. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's keep moving. The next monster is gonna be a pretty tough one. I'm gonna require Valifor. But
take your
first-
time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Yeah, it's all that mystery
Alright.
that we will only learn
You ready?
about midway at the Albed home about what's gonna happen to Yuna after she defeats
What's
Sin.
going on?
So we are gonna be clueless for a while, but
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip.
and I will pray for a safe trip
Chapu
because I want to
didn't pray
avoid
that
getting
day.
any
Said he'd miss his
game
boat.
over.
That should do it.
Right, let's move on. So we are now going that way. Are we gonna fight Kamari first? Whoops, wrong way. There's like a bright red arrow on the map. How can I fuck that? I feel like I'm picking L showing this ground. My guess would be where I'll keep these thoughts for myself for now, and when we get to the airship at the end of the game, we'll see. So this looks like a pretty nasty boy. But I have my overdrive, so let's use it now. Considering I'm trying to grind and get all overdrive, I should probably use it as soon as I got it, but if I want to also get rid of main story, I will play like I usually would for now.
That's enough.
What's with that guy?
Kimari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another of Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kamari doesn't talk much anyway.
So he's like this
But
Dragon Knight.
he has protected me
or
since I was a
Lancer.
child.
But hey, if I finally level up again, yes. So let's continue there. And now I have some power sphere I can use. So the next fight should be a tough one and will teach us about summoning. Oh yeah, sure is a bad boy. And
The flyer! That's your
this time
department,
of the
right?
game
True.
is the only time of the entire game where
Why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
enemy appears in Besaid. We don't see him at any other time
First real battle.
on this island.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
And yeah,
Okay.
I always thought that Ballet 4 with battle music looked so cool. Like, no, check this here. It's like coming from the heavens to save you, to help you. With some trumpets from the heavens. The Sonic Wing is gonna help delay him a little bit. How many times can I do that? No, not now. So let's attack. And I know there is a bus coming pretty soon on the boat from Besaid to Kilika Island. So let's try to get the overdrive just to make things easier. So let's keep attacking. Until there's only one attack left. 642, no Sonic yet. We're gonna get the overdrive and it'll be good for the upcoming boss fight. 349, that's not a critical hit, I'll be fine. And there we go. Overdrive full. So let's get rid of you, my friend. Good job. And now we have a bright bangle that we can equip Lulu with. Dark Ward. Who cares about Lulu being immune to dark since she's doing magic and her physical attack are shit. But it's better than the usual bangle, so I guess let's just give it to her for now. But again, this
Another one of those.
oh true.
No problem. Leave this one to me, huh?
Teach us
Say
about
good night, birdie.
Waka skills, dark attack. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. So yep, miss. No weakness to elements, so we're gonna go with fire. I'm gonna have Yuna skip a turn just so she gets the experience. And we're gonna switch her for types after. That's kind of my little trick for grinding without grinding. If I can get some extra turns with my character before the enemy attack and without taking damage, I will just go for it. Now Dark has warmed up, but I should be good to kill it. Yeah. Next attack I was missing. So everyone gets experience. Yuna and Waka get level up. I got a bright shield that, oh actually, defense +5, dark ward, I'm gonna go with the Bright Shield for Titus for now. And Sphere Grid for Waka. With aim at accuracy and agility in his case. Yuna for on the magic. First magic we learned are the Null Blades and all the Null magic. Which helps us getting protected from all the elements during a fight. So I believe the fighting tutorial is pretty much done for Besaid. Now we just have our 3 enemies, only 3 enemies of Besaid Island. Level up for Lulu, I believe. Oh yeah. So she is more focused on magic. But it does not really matter at this point. Well, it actually does, but at the end of the game it won't matter because all of these characters will have 255 in every stat. And here we are at the beach. I believe there are some people I can talk to that will give me items. I like this soundtrack. I really do. Seeker's Ring. What does it do already? HP plus 10%. I don't want that. I don't like to artificially increase my HP. So, do you guys have any 400 gills? If I speak to you a second time, no, I cannot. There's nobody this way. So let's get on the boat. Nobody at the end of the dock. Do you have anything for me? No. Alright, time to leave. Heading for Kilika Island. That's one of the best soundtrack of the game, I believe. Luna's theme is
Goodbye.
is sadness filled with hope. That's kind of how it feels. Yeah.